Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to give you a tutorial on how to do your running assignment for Overbreak. So here we go. On your teacher's website, find the assignment. Here we've got the two different runs that we need to do. We also need to get this paper here printed out. This gives an explanation of what we need to do. My recommendation is use this website here, logyourrun.com. For a couple reasons over the others. You can use the others, but I'm going to show you on logyourrun.com how to do that today. You'll turn this sheet along with both of your mapped runs in on the day that it is due. So here we go. On logyourrun.com, I'm going to go ahead and click right here where it says trace your route. And there it is again. I'm going to say to trace my own. It's going to start here, so anywhere you happen to be running, you can do that. I'm going to go ahead up here and type in our zip code, 95762. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom us in here. And there we got Oak Ridge High School. My recommendation and my preference is to do it from satellite view up here in the top right-hand corner. Click on where it says satellite. Otherwise, you only see the roads, and if you happen to be doing a trail run or somewhere where it's not roads, that's going to be difficult to do. So here we go. We're going to get this mapped. I'm going to be taking off on my run from Oak Ridge. You'll notice up here in the top left-hand corner is the length of the run that you're doing. So you can track it that way. If you're doing a loop, obviously it needs the total distance, either that or if you're doing an out and back, we would be clicking once you get to the furthest out point, you'll click this button here, out and back, and that'll go ahead and map it back for you. So let's see where this goes. I'm going to go ahead and do a 2-mile run, which means I need to go out 1 mile, starting here from Oak Ridge Track. I'm going to follow this course out, and I'm going to go ahead and head this way down this road. You'll notice that it's going to keep my wherever I click in the center of the screen for me. That's why it keeps moving. So I'm at 0.69 miles so far. I need to get going all the way to 1 mile for my turnaround point. This is for a 2-mile run. Almost there. That's good. I can turn around right there under the power lines. And if this were an out and back run, I could click this here. Or if you had turned this into a run where you wanted to make a loop, you know, I could click my way. I could follow the trails through here and hop on the New York Creek Trail if I wanted to and take myself all the way back. If you did decide, oh wait, this isn't what I want to do, you can back up clicking this here, remove the last leg. So you'll notice that takes me back. Just keep on clicking, takes me back to there. I'm going to call this an out and back run. So I'm going to click this and you'll notice my mileage will double here. So from 1.04 to 1.09. Must have had a little bit more than the 0.04 on there. And that takes me all the way to and all the way back. Next piece is getting this thing printed out. You can zoom out using this or scrolling on the wheel on your mouse. I want to get the entire picture of the run in on my map for printing, and it looks like there we go. That gets it all right there. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and hit Control P to get this printed, and that is not what I wanted to see. So sometimes, depending on how it's printing and how your screen captures it, it doesn't always show up this way. So I'll go ahead and use this to show you if you are having issues with this. I'm going to try one more time and see what happens. Control P one more time. I zoomed out a little bit. So that shows up better. So now you can see the whole run. The distance is recorded up here in the top left-hand corner. If you were having issues where you could not get it to show up correctly on the map, I will show you another way to do that. But you would need to print 1 map per run. This would be for my 2-mile run, unless I just decided to do 2 miles twice. That would cover both the distances that I needed to do. So just in case you were having problems and you wanted to print it, you couldn't get the printing to show up as you wanted it to, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. So there's a couple ways of doing that. One is down here in the start menu. Most of your computers are going to have what's called a snipping tool. You'll see here. If you don't see it pop up here, you can search for it. But if you click that snipping tool, it's going to give me an option to basically capture what's on my screen. I'm going to capture something new here. So I'll click that. I'm sorry, go ahead. All right. And from there, I just need to make sure everything I want to be seen is covered. I'm going to highlight it here with my mouse. So I definitely want the route in there. I'll go ahead and go from this corner here and make sure I cover everything that I want in my picture. There we go. That's got the whole run plus some more. I made sure to get the distance included in it. There we go. So it captured that for me. If I go up here and copy this under Edit, click Copy, I can paste this into a Word document. Ideally, you don't have to do it this way, but it would work. And then I'm going to go ahead and paste it on a Word document. And there's one of that run that we just did. I just captured everything that was on my screen. And there you go. I've got it on a, I can print it from there. That's just a Word document at that point. All right, you could actually do your second one on one sheet of paper if you wanted as well. Again, if you couldn't get it to print the other way. Another website is mapmyrun.com. It works very similarly. If you do just choose to use mapmyrun.com, a couple things I'll point out. Again, satellite view is up here in the right-hand corner. One of the things that MapMyRun does, you do need to be logged in. That doesn't count. But as I mentioned before, printing from here is they want you to have an account for that. I have already logged into my account, so that's how I'm on here. You would have to sign in with an account. But the other thing I want to make sure to do, if you choose to use this one, you're probably going to want to click to unfollow roads. Otherwise, for example, if I were to have tried to start right here again on the track, it doesn't usually like to follow where you click. Unless you unfollow roads, it will automatically put your trail along the roads. If you're running all along the road, that's fine. But if you're not and you're going off road at all, it doesn't like it. For example, it wouldn't let me there click on the Oak Ridge track. So otherwise, the same process. You can still do out and backs, or you can just create an entire loop. Hopefully that helps you out and you won't have any issues creating your assignment. Good luck. Have a great break. We will see you later.